right, it is time to do the Oscar edition of the vlog. Now, I have to admit, I am not someone who pays too much attention to these types of movies, so I'm the last person that people should be getting the, their information about the Oscars on. I am just not a cinemaphile in that sense. I like B movies, I like science fiction, I like action movies. Um, I am much more in that realm than I am in the realm of, say, a poignant story of one person's struggle against society. So in that sense, I'm the worst person, but I am going to give my thoughts on it since I think some really interesting things came out of it. The biggest thing I think that came out of it was certain winners like Del Toro. Now, I'm a huge fan of Del Toro. Loved things like Pan's Labyrinth. He did Hellboy. I was really excited when he started to do video games. He was actually going to be doing the next Silent Hill. This was like thrilling to me because it was going to be Hideo Kojima from the Metal Gear Solid, with possibly one of the best directors I think in Hollywood. Everything this guy does is pretty much over the top, design wise, just unbelievably aesthetically pleasing, really good looking, and some of the best stuff out there. So the fact that he actually won as Best Picture for The Shape of Water is pretty exciting to me. Now, I haven't seen it. See, I don't go see these movies as much as I should, but I'm kind of interested in it. The reason why I didn't want to see it is because someone just told me it was a remake of Splash. Like, it's the same story. Like, it's a mermaid that someone gets, kind of captured and stuff. But he got Best Director and Best Picture, so I think that's really, really awesome. The other big winner out of this, I want to say, is Jordan Peele, who did Get Out. Get Out is a really good horror movie. And it's interesting because Jordan Peele was known more for his comedy. Come on, I mean, Key and Peele is a great show. If anyone hasn't seen Key and Peele, it's a really funny show. I was disappointed when they ended. I think it was only about 3 seasons. Come on, only 3 seasons of that show. Now, I was fans of these guys back when they were in Mad TV. And they did this really cool skit where they had to constantly like break curses and do this thing where they did all these weird dances and stuff, and it would get crazier and crazier. So Key and Peele were just utterly hilarious back then. So I'm big fans of theirs. And the fact that Jordan Peele now has gone on to become a, multiple nominated director. So he got Best Director and he got Best Picture nominated, and lost out to a guy who's got way more experience than he does. I mean, come on. I mean, Del Toro has been doing movies in Hollywood now for a long time. Maybe 2 decades. I'd have to go back and take a look, but he's done some really amazing stuff. Like I said, if you're a comic book fan and you liked Hellboy, you can thank him for that. And like I said, he's just got a really amazing visual storytelling ability, and he's very rarely made an uninteresting or bland movie, and always goes with really great special effects. Now, the other really big winner was Dunkirk, which was Christopher Nolan. Now, again, comic book guy, come on, he did the Dark Knight trilogy. Probably, to me, created the best comic book movie of all time, which is The Dark Knight, the one with Heath Ledger and the Joker in it. We have him to thank for that. Say what you want about the other 2 movies in the Batman trilogy that he created. I think The Dark Knight stands head and shoulders above every single comic book story that's been told so far. Not that there aren't other really good ones, but it is possibly number 1, if not the top, if only because of Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker. Was really just mind-blowing. So The Shape of Water and it seems the Get Out and I would say Dunkirk are the 3 big winners. Interesting to know, Blade Runner 2049, again, science fiction. So that one did take a whole bunch of nominations, and I think one for Best Special Effects. So Best Visual Effects went to Blade Runner 2049. So that's a really interesting one to see too. Of course, under that one, it's all the movies I like Guardians of the Galaxy, Kong, Skull Island, Star Wars, War for Planet of the Apes. These are really great movies. They have really fun special effects in it. So it's interesting to see that Blade Runner 2049 was actually the winner. And the other big one was 3 Billboards. And I think that's that whole poignant story thing. Not one that I'm too particularly crazy about. But as a guy who likes to produce movies, it's always good to go out there and see like who's checking out what and why certain things are coming up and why people are um, looking at things. So those are I would say there was four big winners out of that one, and that would be Jordan Peele's Get Out, Dunkirk, Shape of Water, and then three Billboards. The supporting actors we got William Dafoe, Woody Harrelson, Richard Jenkins, and Christopher Plummer, but Sam Rockwell won it. So I think those are really interesting. I mean, Woody Harrelson's been around forever, and he got one for three Billboards. But then the winner, Sam Rockwell, for three Billboards. It's like it's got to be, I guess, a really well acted movie, right? I mean, William Dafoe too is an amazing performer, so he's a tough guy to beat out. So that's it. Those are my lists. I got to go see three Billboards, and I got to go see The Shape of Water now because come on, those are the big ones. But I really do think that a lot of really top people got nominated. Happy Meryl Streep got nominated and didn't win. I mean, come on, how many times is this girl gonna give an acceptance speech? She's got to be like the most nominated actress of all time. She's a great actress, but it is kind of nice that someone else won. And again, it went to Frances McDormand for three Billboards, one I haven't seen. Margot Robbie got one, and hey, comic book girl, she played the Joker's girlfriend, Harley Quinn. I hope to see her again as Harley Quinn because I thought she did a really good job. But who the heck knows what's going to happen with that? So so a lot of big winners in this one. It's kind of they concentrated it into I would say a smaller group here than is normal. But that's kind of how I guess it always goes. I mean, there's kind of always like a few movies that kind of get like The Shape of Water in this one. Get Out was nominated a lot. Unfortunately, it won Best Screenplay, which is good. It won Best Screenplay for Jordan Peele, and hopefully he's going to go on to direct more stuff because he got a nod for Best Director. He got a nod for Best Picture. Didn't win, but we'd like to see more from him because he obviously is pretty awesome. He might do another comedy, maybe another Key and Peele movie. So we'll see if he decides to do horror, drama. I think he could go any direction at this point, and I think he's going to have the chops in Hollywood to be able to do it. So, hey, Del Toro, I think he's going to do whatever he wants no matter what, but he's been working on that for many, many years. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about the folks that all got nominated for what they got nominated for, and now I get some stuff to go and watch. All right, that's it for the Oscars edition. Talk to you soon. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.